So Donald Trump is currently meeting with Kim Jong-un of North Korea, and apparently that's going to create peace, which is funny because when Obama tried the same thing during the Iran deal, they compared him to Nehu Chamberlain, but, you know, consistency isn't really a Republican thing, so I guess that doesn't matter. Also, Un recently said he's giving up his nuclear weapons program. Now, while that may sound great, mind you, I'd like to remind you guys, Gaddafi did the exact same thing just after we toppled Hussein in '03, and then he was overthrown, which I think the U.S. had some involvement in, but don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure how much involvement the U.S. had back in the toppling of Gaddafi in Libya, but that created a power vacuum which only gave ISIS more power. So, yeah, I mean, nothing is really going on this that I can solidly say is good, honestly. But right-wing Twitter was just blown up about this, saying that Donald Trump has created peace, and he deserves a Nobel Prize. Because Obama got one. On a side note, I disagree with Obama getting a Nobel Peace Prize, too, so keep that in mind. But the thing is, Donald Trump is not creating peace. Let's review. He is still extremely talking about invading Iran, you know, which would not help peace. War is not peace. I have to remind that to people for some reason. Okay, not only that, but there have been I've covered this before, but there have been some undertones in the administration about doing a coup in Venezuela. Now, it's not a big thing, it's not one of their big ones, but they are talking about it. And may I remind you, that would not help peace. Toppling a government would not help peace. And mind you, Donald Trump is also implementing a tariff, which is essentially, he's trying to do a nationalist trade policy, which is not good for peace. Nationalism does not create peace, globalization does. I know someone's going to call me being a globalist, trademark, but it's true. In a society where everyone is trading from each other, what benefit do you have to attack anyone if it's just going to hurt your economy greatly and maybe plunge you into a recession in some cases? This is also why sanctions are not as effective as a lot of people think they are, mind you. In several ways, mainly just the economy does kind of adjust, but not really. It's a very complicated issue. But the thing is, all of those have been proven to not help create peace. And then they're like, he's going to create peace because he said that. And to be fair, I do credit Donald Trump for taking a negotiation approach similar to what Kennedy did with the Cuban Missile Crisis, which he also caused, so I guess he really is taking notes from Kennedy. But at the same time, claiming that he's created complete peace is complete nonsense, and if you believe that, you're genuinely not paying attention. But that's it. I'm Ephrom, and good night.